Happy Thirsty Thursday, fish keepers. Hate to sound like a broken record, but let's look at what I'm doing again today. Fish got released onto the website yesterday, but not one. Actually, no, it's true. 4 of them left out the back because they got sold, but not one left out the back into the shop. So, gotta get that done today. Clear these out, then we can start cleaning them up and sorting out next time I want some fish. So these fish into the shop. Apparently the rest of my plants are in transit at the moment. Got the email saying, hey, here's your tracking code for order from XYZ. So fingers crossed it arrives today and we can finish the last of the plant orders. There's not a heck of a lot to go. That has to be number one priority. Got to get everyone's stuff to them. So that's number one. Then moving the fish out will be number 2. And then number 3, we're moving this aquarium to those aquariums and putting these fish from this aquarium into that tank, or maybe that tank, probably that tank, and then moving that fish there into that tank. That's probably what's going to happen. And then I can't remember what else I was going to do with the puffers. Do something with the puffers, which I can't quite remember now. Open that up and then put those tanks in that space. So number 3 priority once I get the other ones done. Someone also told me that the Black Caps are playing cricket today, so we'll see how that goes. I might need a little bit of an extended lunch break / computer break, I'm not sure. See how we're tracking. Got to get at least the plant orders done and the fish moved before I even look at doing that. Following on from that, we've got our Fanatics Friday coffee date tomorrow, so I'd like to do a little research, spend a bit more time looking into our guest, just so we've got everything under control and ready for that. So there we go, let's crack on to the day. I picked up this frame yesterday when I was out and about getting the corkboard, because this was the last image that was sitting on last year's calendar. I thought, man, that's awesome, I've really got to chuck that in the frame. Love it, super stoked, fantastic, and I put it on the desk or something like that. But then once I ripped this one off, this was the next image. So it looks like I need another frame, because this is a stonker of a photo and a stonker of a fish. Ooh yeah, happy days. Box of plants. Let's get these orders moving. How good do these week's Rotala rontifolia look? That's spectacular. Lovely size, lovely coloration, beautiful health. 99% sure I ordered some more for the shop, so if you're local, you could pick yourself up a really nice bunch of stem plants today or tomorrow. I don't suspect these will last all that long. I think they'll be picked up pretty gosh darn quickly, because they are very nice. Orders all packed up. Time for lunch. It's just about 1 o'clock. Bit of coffee and a cheeky bit of cricket, and then we'll get moving some fish. Still no upgrade on the snail's tank yet. That's okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, not sure if you can read my chicken scratch, but got a wee plan for all the imported fish that's sitting out the back to be put in through here. So, I'll begin that process. Catch them, count them, one more double check to make sure everything's good, and chuck them in here. Good times. Once I've gone through all of the recently imported ones, the cricket's on, try and listen. I'll harvest out some of the fish that we have spawned from, or the live bearers, bristlenose, that kind of stuff, corridors, and top the tanks up with them as well. So have full tanks, all ready to rock and roll, hopefully within the next 24 hours or so. All the fish, however, all still available online right now. Currently, thefishroom.co.nz if you're looking for any new fish, except for the baddest. They've not been put on yet, but hopefully that happens pretty soon. So I'm just moving some fish over. I just caught some of the bigger silver dollars. I've literally just worn a massive load from them. There's so much water everywhere. All over my glasses, all over me, all over the ground. They've just splashed ballistically, and I've still got 2 more tanks to clear out. So I'm going to get really wet this afternoon, and it is ridiculously cold. I'm going to be one chilly willy in about half an hour's time. These bloody sods here that started it. and all over the ground. Little shits. Beautiful fish, just, yeah, I don't really enjoy moving so much, I guess. Through my travels during the day, I've just stumbled across some gold laser Corydoras eggs. So I'm going to halt what I'm doing. I'm going to set up another Zis breeder box and scrape them off and hook them up into here. Might just halt, oh, there's some more. Might just halt the progress of this little area through here. But I'm doing a pretty good job of halting that progress anyway, aren't I? Right, let's get these eggs off. Just quietly, has anyone seen my spare Zis breeder box? Because I can't seem to find it. It'll be around in here somewhere. Just got to find out where. Stop looking, I found it! Woo! Let's get moving! There you go. Nice and simple. It wasn't really, it felt like amateur hour as I was doing it. But we got there in the end. 15 or 20 or so eggs in there. Hopefully they'll hatch and we get some gold laser fry. I semi-prepared this time because I kind of had my phone about. Not going to hold me for too long, but the mongrels. There's water everywhere. Alright, 15 seconds long enough. But we'll take you for a walk anyway. We'll see if they go for it as we are recording. That is the noise of the black caps getting absolutely hammered in the cricket. Technical difficulties works just fine for me. Oh, look at this. They didn't splash. They didn't splash. How good. Alright. Oh, Mr. Sulky Sock, I didn't even do anything. I just put lids on top of your tank. Not even catching you, and you're like sulky, like a little sulky thing. Some of that weird rust algae. It's not really rust algae. I don't actually know what it's called. I don't think it's diatoms. Could be diatoms. Wouldn't assume it's diatoms. This laid in the piece and only in one aquarium. Anyway, got some of that hanging around on the substrate. Just put some peppered Corydoras in here. We'll see how well they stir up the substrate and get rid of it in the next day or two. My bet is they do it really well. They do it really fast because Corydoras are awesome for that.